Hey guys, it's TrashKat and welcome to Nancy Drew number 4, Treasure in a Royal Tower. I'm literally so excited. This is the first Nancy Drew game that I ever played. This was probably, aside from the first Sims game and like some silly like Barbie or educational games, this is probably the first video game I played on my own computer. This video is going to be a little bit different than some of my other Nancy Drew videos because I kind of know this game inside and out, and I'm not going to lie to you guys about that. But I still think it's going to be a ton of fun. I wanted to do them all in order, so I didn't want to skip any, and this is one of my favorites, so I just had to include it. I do want to, with this video, start a new kind of plan with our Nancy Drew games going forward. So my idea is that once all the suspects are introduced, you guys go to the comments and tell me who you think it is. Now, for this game specifically, I'm not going to tell you who I think it is because I know who the bad guy is. But in the future, I'll be joining you in this prediction, and it should be a lot of fun. But so I will let you know when we've met everybody, and then you guys need to go into the comments and tell me who you think is responsible for what's going on. But yeah, so after this long intro, are you guys ready to hop right in? Let's go.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first for a few tips.
Senior detective,
Dear
let's
George,
go.
so much from my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in.
Where is this supposed
the
to be
mountain is
again?
completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed.
I forget.
I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the
Wisconsin?
castle at all. The place is huge and old and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big
Wisconsin,
plans
yeah.
to explore the
I thought
castle.
so.
That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan. But at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm.
Sure.
Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Nancy going on vacation and always finding
All I need
problems.
is a mailbox.
All right, we're right in it. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so great. All right, so we're in Wisconsin. There's a snowstorm, and that's all we know right now. Ah, the music takes me back. All right. Now, I don't remember everything. Ooh, I forget. She doesn't take notes. And she doesn't have a task list or anything like that. So we're gonna have to write everything down ourselves. So anything that looks important, we're gonna write down. I have my handy dandy Kakashi notepad. So here we go. Let's see, locker. It's 310. What is that? 517. Okay, so we have this. Now, like I said, I do know this game pretty well. Room 205. Okay, so there's our room key. But I don't remember everything, like, step by step. So hopefully it won't be too repetitive. But I do know most of it, but we'll see. Okay. Wickford Castle Vacation. I can't read this? Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah. Ah, the wind. In 1920, Ezra Wickford, the inventor of chocolate milk. That can't be real. Claude! Hi, honey. Baby, you always know when I'm recording, don't you? You little stinky. Is that legit? That can't be real. Okay, according to the Natural History Museum, credit goes to Sir Hans Sloane, an Irish botanist. He found it nauseous, but by mixing it with milk, made it more palatable. It's talking about cocoa. Oh, interesting. So this is a lie. Cloud, I got one of your hairs in my eye already. Let's try this again. In 1920, Ezra Wickford, the inventor of chocolate milk, which we know is a lie now, dreamed of building a castle like no other. Project took 7 years, 132 carpenters, and millions of dollars, but by the time it was done, Wickford Castle had become an architectural marvel. Hello. Then in 1945, Wickford mysteriously locked himself away in the castle and allowed the place to fall into a state of decline. After Wickford's death, the castle was closed down for many years, its fate unknown, until it was finally inherited and reopened by his great-niece, Christy Lane, in 1990. That's our friend. Now it is one of the most popular vacation resorts in the Midwest. What to do while you're here? Lose yourself in the castle. It's a maze of corridors and some of them lead nowhere. No one knows why Ezra included these dead ends in his castle design, but everyone agrees he must have had quite an imagination. Learn the story of the 18th century French tower. During his travels in France, Wickford became so enchanted with the Chateau Rochemont that he bought the castle's grand tower and had it built onto this castle in 1924. Few people have ever seen inside the tower because Mr. Wickford kept it sealed off. The tower is still closed, but in the coming months, Christy Lane plans to open it up to guests and offer guided tours. Also plans to restore the 1920s elevator. Ooh, I hate that. How do you move an entire castle tower? Like, how does that happen? Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. Oh, I can't read. Oh, I can. Visit the library. Oh, library. Also, while in France, Wickford acquired the majestic library and many of its contents from the estate of Jean Leboeuf. The room is filled with antique books, both French and English. It's worth a visit just to see Marcel Bonnet's famous portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was imported from the Chateau Rochemont. We're located just at the foot of scenic Butter Ridge. In the winter months, guests enjoy skiing on some of the best-groomed slopes in the Midwest. In the warmer months, guests love the hike to Butter Lovers Lake. Same. Mountain fields are covered with the region's magnificent wildflowers. Look for lady slippers, skunk cabbage, black-eyed Susans, butterfly weed, devil's paintbrush, toadflax, and more. Wow. Bound to have an adventure. Oh, yeah. We will be having an adventure. Okay, so there's Nancy's suitcase. Okay, what about anything over here? Okay, menu. Alright, let's see. Okay, here's our phone. Who can we call? I think the operator sends us to the desk. Nope. I thought maybe it sent us to the front desk. I don't want to call anybody just yet. And then there's our alarm clock. Oh, that radiator, though.
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
It is. Okay. Gotta look at these. Sassy detective. Fingerprinting 101. Karen Clausen. When we touch things, some of the oil from our skin is left behind on the surface of the thing we have touched. Fingerprints each have a unique pattern on them, and the oil shows or prints this pattern. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that's how fingerprint. That makes sense. When you touch several surfaces with the same fingertip, the oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter and lighter. Most common method of discovering fingerprints is called dusting. When you brush a light powder over a surface, the powder, or dust, will cling to the oil left by fingertips, revealing the fingerprints. Remember, fingerprints will appear in darker or lighter shades depending on how much oil is present. Now, sassy detectives put 2 and 2 together to figure out how to determine a keypad access code. Here's a little test. If you saw the 4 fingerprints below, what order would you put them in from first to last? Would the darkest fingerprint be the first button or the last? So for this, the darkest fingerprint will be the first because it has the most oil. So this would be 1735. That will be important later. Okay, nothing else here. I don't think we can do anything over here. That kind of look. I was gonna say it looks like a Monet, but it doesn't. Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay. I can't remember. The castle is kind of confusing. I want to go down first, which I think is this way. Yeah. Okay, we're room 205, so remember that. If I remember, there's a staircase back here. Yeah.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
I hate elevators with a passion. Ooh, there she is. Can we look at it? Oh, the music is just so good. Can I look at her? Yeah, there she is. Okay. Honestly, like, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think this is one of the best Nancy Drew games. I love the harpsichord music, and we're in a castle. It's just so good. Okay, that's the front door. We can't go out. Okay, there's the, like, it's like a den, maybe? Okay, there's this guy.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
I need a stamp.
All square. I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there. So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library.
No.
It's off limits.
Not the library. What happened?
Sounds like you mean business, Mr. Egan. What happened? Too many overdue books?
This is so
Someone
sassy.
vandalized our historic library. Really turned
Did
the
he
place
just say
upside down.
library
The
unironically?
owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
I would be really upset. Why would
Why
someone want
would
to do
anyone
that?
want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls.
Damn.
I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Yeah. As a aside, I'm pretty sure if you pick the other dialogue option in the beginning and you don't give him the letter, I think you keep the letter the whole game. So I wanted to make sure I did that. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. What do you think they were looking for?
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
I'm trying to remember who actually vandalized the library. I can't remember. I don't know if it's the same person who is the bad guy, but I can't remember.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Can I help?
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Mayhaps. I have to go down there anyway.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a
Ooh,
trooper.
I want some of those mints. Can I have a mint? I don't think we can do anything. Oh, wait. Oh, we can look at these. Oh, can you handle the view? Oh, cheese. Oh, I want some cheese now. Can any of you guys ski? I absolutely cannot. Wickford Castle. Was it Land of what? Land of Lakes. Oh. Le Pied Chateau. Oldest chateau in Lake Pond. Oh. Okay, well that didn't really give us anything. I would say I didn't remember looking at that, but... Okay, let's go over here. Can I help you? Can you lay down? Lay down. I don't... I don't think there's anything over here. Sir. Sir, your tail. Can you move your tail? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, there might be a book? No. Sir. Yeah, there's a book over here. Major figures and events of the French Revolution. Book 2. Storming of the Bastille. On July 14th, 1789, angry Parisian mobs stormed and captured the old royal prison known as the Bastille. Oh, I would love to go to visit the Bastille. It'd be so cool. That and what is the London Tower? Am I thinking of the right place where the two boys were killed? The two princes were held? The mob was looking for weapons and ammunition. The governor was killed. 7 inmates, none of them political prisoners, were freed. After the prison was overthrown, its thick walls were torn down. When told what had taken place, King Louis XVI exclaimed, "Why, this is a revolt." "No, sire," was the reply. "It is a revolution." And indeed, the first outbreak of violence marked the true beginning of the revolution. After July 14th, there was no going back. The mob who participated in the takeover later became known as Les Vainqueurs de la Bastille. I do not speak French, guys. I'm horrible at it, so excuse me if I probably butchered that. Jean Le Boeuf, 1768-1812. Born to peasant farmers, Jean Le Boeuf became one of the commanders of the French Revolutionary Army at the age of 22, best known for foiling Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette's attempt to escape Paris in June 1791. Oh. After hearing rumors of their planned escape, Le Boeuf organized troops to intercept the fleeing royal couple. King and queen were captured at Varennes and escorted back to Paris as prisoners. Monarchy was finally overthrown less than 14 months later. Le Boeuf later became a general under Napoleon Bonaparte and a member of the new French aristocracy. Amassed great wealth and built a beautiful chateau that became known throughout the French upper class for its splendid library. So he's the one whose library we have, or part of it. Le Boeuf died in the War of 1812. Ironically, the great general was not killed by enemy soldiers, but by food poisoning. Ah, that's tragic. Is this legit? No, it probably is. Chateau remained in his name until the 1920s when his then impoverished family was forced to sell off his estate. I want to know if this is legit. Yeah, I don't think this guy is real. If he was, it would have come up by now. So, the guy who led the National Guard was not Jean Le Boeuf. It was Gilbert Dumoutier, Marquis de Lafayette. Yeah. So this guy's not real. It's a cool story, though. Cool story, bro. Okay. Yeah, so, but this is whose library we have, I think. Let's see. Is that it? It's just this one? I think. Oh, no? Book 1. Born in Vienna, Austria, November 2nd. Ooh, she's a Scorpio like me. 1755, she was the youngest daughter of Francis I and Maria Theresa. Wait, really? Emperor and Empress of the Holy Roman Empire. I didn't know that. 1770, as a young teenager, she was obliged to wed Louis XVI of France to symbolize an alliance between France and her parents' dynasty, the Habsburgs of Austria. 4 years later, Marie Antoinette became Queen of France when her husband was crowned King Louis XVI. As queen, her lavish lifestyle made her unpopular. While the commoners stood in bread lines praying for food, they cursed the queen who was living so comfortably in her grand palace. People's discontent grew and grew until a full-scale revolution broke out in 1789. In 1791, it looked like the monarchy would not survive, and Marie sought assistance from other European rulers. It was arranged for the king and queen to escape Paris on the night of June 20th, but revolutionary forces apprehended the royal couple at Varennes on June 25th and escorted them back to Paris as prisoners. On August 10th, 1792, the monarchy was finally overthrown. Marie Antoinette spent the rest of her life in Parisian prisons. Louis XVI was executed on orders from the National Convention on January 1793, and in August, the queen was put in solitary confinement in the conciergerie. Marie Antoinette was brought before the Revolutionary Tribunal on October 14, 1793, and guillotined 2 days later. So she died a few months after her husband. Or a few months, is that what I said? Executed without proof of the crimes for which she was accused. It is uncertain who actually invented the guillotine, but we do know that it was named after Dr. Joseph Guillotin, who recommended its use to the National Assembly in France in 1789 as the most humane and efficient form of capital punishment. Guillotines similar to this one used to behead thousands, including Marie Antoinette during the French Revolution. Oh. I heard, I don't know if it's a myth. I heard a story that actually Marie Antoinette stepped on her executioner's foot and apologized right before she was executed. I don't know if that's legit or not, but I did hear that. Which is a pretty interesting fact, if it's true. Okay. So, Marie Antoinette, how is she related to the castle again? I know they mentioned her, but I can't remember. All right, let's talk to this lady.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it.
I did hear.
Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
I mean, that would make sense. There is no one else here. It's off limits.
Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Okay.
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
I know about Professor Hotchkiss.
What's the scandal with Jacques Brunet?
Tell me about him.
Boom. Scandalous cuteness, of course. Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games.
Oh, that sucks.
I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Dang. This place sounds like a soap opera. So much
who's
drama.
Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh, wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Oh, we definitely have to go talk to her. Yeah, did she say what was stolen?
Did she say what was stolen?
Not that I could hear. She just kept wailing, my theory, my theory. I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I
say
thought
probably
I heard
French.
a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Habla español? Do you have a
Do
theory?
you have a theory about all this?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the
Oh, that's fair.
Midwest. And this place is one of the weirdest.
Yeah.
Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
That is very interesting. You must know a lot
You
about
must
it.
know a great deal about this place.
Not really.
Did you not
But
do
I
research
sure want to get into
beforehand?
that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
Creepy noises? Yeah, I wonder why...
I wonder why he didn't want anyone to go into the tower.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
Honestly, that would be so nice, though. Like,
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
like you just cozy up with a nice book by a fire, like this. I would want to be by a window, though. There are windows here. Yeah, I was about to say. So I'd probably be over here. Oh, this chair looks really comfy. It looks more comfortable than this one. So you can like hear the snow and see it. It'd be so nice. I think the elevator's back here. Is this it? Oh no, this. Ooh. Oh no, this is the library, I think.
It's locked.
Yeah, that's the library. Okay, and this is the elevator. I don't want to use the elevator yet. Actually, we might need to get downstairs. I forget. Let's see. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, geez. I don't think so. Okay, so that's where we were. That's where, what's her name is? What's her name again? I forgot. Okay, so this is the staircase we looked at earlier. So let's go further down. I love the music. Okay, this is... Oh, I remember. Okay. I bet we can fix the stairs. I think this is...
The light!
Yeah. I think it's this one. Oh, that's for the elevator. Okay. Let's see. I forget which one it is, but I know we can fix the stairs. Nope, wasn't that one. Hold on. Let's see. I think Dexter asks us to fix the stairs at one point, so we might as well just do it now. Ah, that was it. Yay! Okay, cool. That's fixed. That's done. All right. I think this way is to the elevator.
Dead end.
Oh no, a dead end. Oh no, the elevator is down by Jacques. That's right. Okay. Ski rental. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there's the elevator. Okay. I think... Yeah, okay, it's just the elevator over there. How do I... There we go. Okay, there's Jacques. I don't think we can look at anything else. No, okay. Yeah, let's look to him.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Not even gonna attempt the French.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I came to ski, but it looks like I'm going to have to find other ways to entertain myself. I told Mr. Egan I would bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Are they ready?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy.
He right.
Not running errands for Dexter. Why is it you American girls never know how to separate business from pleasure?
I know how to take care of myself. No, let's
What
ask
about
questions.
you, Jacques? Do you give skiing lessons in Wisconsin for business or pleasure?
Well, with the weather so terrible, I suppose I get neither. But you see, I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison. and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas?
N'est-ce pas?
And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Oh yeah.
Work of art? What are you talking about?
I am speaking of the Queen's Tower, of course.
Oh, it's her
It comes
tower.
from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in
Rochemont.
France, near where I grew up. Didn't you notice it when you drove in?
I thought this said I did not ice. I got snow on the brain. Must have been to take it apart. Oh, so they took it apart and then put it back together. It's kind of weird, but sure.
Yes, I think Christy Lane mentioned it to me once. What can you tell me about it?
Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the revolution, that is. A pretty girl should not hear about such ugly things. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
Yeah, I want to go inside the library.
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation.
Sir.
I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
I do what I want, thanks. Yeah, I get along fine with Dexter.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
I'm doing him
Get along
favors.
just fine, you say? A woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, no? Ciao!
Elle est dangereuse. That's all you got to say?
Nancy,
Okay, here we
comment
go.
ça va?
Tell me about
Tell
your
me
boxes.
about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila!
Oh,
I make these
hot
hot boxes
boxes.
for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you
Cute.
have many secrets, Nancy.
Oh, Lisa. Okay. I don't think he'll want to talk about the Olympics, so let's talk about
Do
this.
you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up.
You told me that.
Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was
It's
Queen of
literally
France.
what he told me earlier.
Until she lost her head in the revolution, that is.
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing,
Aw.
frustrating, humiliating.
That sounds
Oh.
awful.
What happened?
It was the worst day of my life.
Oh.
To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
Okay, bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
He tells me this like really depressing story, and I'm like, okay, bye. Dang, Nancy. Harsh. Okay, bathroom. We should be able to check. Yeah, check our locker while we're here. 5. 1. I don't know if we have to go like back and forth. I don't think it matters.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Okay, so I did it right. It's just wrong. Let's see. I think we can look at this. Yeah.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Too cold. Too cold. Is this employees? Yeah. Where's Sammy and Mary? Supernatural? Sammy! Let's ask him about the locker.
Nancy, comment ça va?
Comment
Dexter
c'est-
told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
It's kind of weird that they all know the combos. I mean, they're both employees, so I guess it makes sense
I'll
that they
talk
would
to you
know them,
later.
but...
Allez, bye-bye.
Allez, bye-bye. Who says that in the game? Oh, I haven't played this one on the channel, but it's Lulu from A Curse of Blackmore Manor, I think. Allez, bye-bye. Was it this way? No. I went the complete wrong way. Let's see. 5 1 7. Oh, that's not my locker. Whose stuff is this? Oh, it's Lisa's. That's a nice camera. This says Helen Carp, though. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Weird. Okay. Alina Boyd, Illinois. So she has a bunch of fake ID. Oh my god, that wig. Tanya Lee Gooding, Orange Park, Florida. Where was the Illinois one from? Doesn't say. Oh, Springfield. Ooh, and she has a bunch of passports. Oh, this hair looks good. That's, yeah, North Carolina, Helen Carp. Like, it's one thing maybe to, like, have a bunch of driver's license, but she even has, different passports. That's pretty crazy. Ooh. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos? Vernos. Something in Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos? ¿Cómo está? How's Wisconsin? How are you? How's Wisconsin? How much time has it been, maybe? Llegamos a Sevilla y fuimos a un hotel de una plaza con grande It's hard because it's in cursive as well. Why? Okay, so basically she said she didn't speak Spanish, and clearly she does because she's getting letters in Spanish. So that's highly suspicious. Is there anything else in here that I can look at? Don't think so. Definitely gotta talk to her about that, because that's suspicious. I don't think we can... Oh, sauna. Oh, that'd be so nice. Let's see just one more time if we can talk to him about anything. Oh! He gone. I'll take this. Is it late? It's 6 p.m. I mean, it's not that late. Let's try the elevator. I think it's here.
It's locked.
Oh, hold on. I hate elevators so much. I want to go talk to Professor Hotchkiss. Oh. Oh.
It's stuck.
Okay, so we can't do anything about that currently. Oh, this makes me nervous. Oh, this makes me nervous. No. But there's a box here.
There's something down there.
Oh. I wonder if we can call the elevator up and then somehow unlock the door to get down there. How do I... Oh, wait, wait. No, I want to try... There was a... Oh, here. I'll say there was a ladder. Do I... Oh, no, Nancy, no. Okay. Oh. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I can't go that way. Oh, I should save. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Library? Okay, let's see. What do we... Oh, okay. Down. We can go down. We can go this way. No, we cannot. Okay. We can go back. Okay. Down we go.
Well, well,
Jesus.
well. Look who returned to the scene of the crime. You're out of here.
Didn't you hear Dexter
Scared
coming?
me.
Yeah, but I didn't know what to do.
I didn't hear anything.
I guess I just froze.
It's not like you, Nancy. You always know how to make an emergency exit. Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
He scared me. Usually there's like a big noise. Usually I can hear him coming. Okay, there it is. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
That scared
I hear
me.
you.
Okay, so there's
Darn
an
you,
alarm.
Crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere.
Oh, there's the giant hole in the wall. Right. Oh, I can't. My cursor's gone.
The least you could have done
Right
was
over there
left
by
me a
him.
hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
I don't think he vandalized it. Because it just gives him more work to do. Because why would he? Like, he can just look through everything in his own time, right? Okay, I think we can explore now. Can I go... Okay, I can't go to the side anywhere. Okay. I don't want to mess with that. Okay, that's the front door. Can I go over here? Okay, what's this? Diary of Hans Axel von Fersen. What is this? Fine scholarship of Melissa St. John. Significant historical document has been uncovered and translated. Hans Axel von Fersen was a Swedish-French soldier and diplomatic agent who became a close friend of Queen Marie Antoinette during the early 1780s and went on to work for the counter-revolutionary movement after 1789. After Antoinette's execution in 1793, von Fersen wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death. Oh, until his own death in 1810. Many scholars have concluded that he must have been in love with her. His diary recounts his political movements during this time and provides us with valuable historical insight into the political climate in France at the end of the 18th century. Oh. I always found Marie Antoinette very fascinating. And I wonder if that's because I played this game at such a young age. I don't know. June 3rd, 1791. Trouble in France continues to mount. Revolutionaries have forced the king and queen to return to the Tuileries? I have no idea. In Paris, where they are living like virtual prisoners, working with the counter-revolutionaries to help the royal couple escape to England. June 18th. Everything is arranged. False passports, a carriage, disguises. Just after midnight on Tuesday, the king and queen, dressed as servants, will slip out of the city by coach. I will be their driver. I have instructed Marie to bring her jewels with her. If they are stopped, she may be able to bargain with the revolutionaries. Her diamonds for her life. I can have no peace until I know that she is safe beyond the treachery of this revolution. Wow, that's so scary, honestly. Like, that's a good idea, though. June 27th. Alas, what a cursed night. I had not expected that Commander Leboeuf, Marie's most outspoken enemy, would be present at the checkpoint in Varennes. Marie tried to negotiate, but that scoundrel took her jewels and threw her at the mercy of his revolutionary apes anyway. I was helpless to stop him. She and Louis were escorted back to Paris like common criminals. The situation is grim indeed. July 1st. I still cannot speak to the Queen, as she is kept under full-time surveillance. I am awaiting orders from Vienna as to what to do next, but I fear that it may be too late to save Marie or her husband. The thought of her suffering destroys me. Oh. Wait, so we have stuff from LeBouf's library, right? And he took Marie's jewels. Maybe someone is looking for her jewels in the library? That's an interesting thought. Ooh. There's her picture. The famous purple rose. That's the hole.
Sure is dusty.
Ooh, this is where we get the dust from. Oh, Atlas of the United States. Why do I need this? Capital Madison. Motto is forward. It's interesting. Huh. Global latitude and longitude. Okay, I don't think we need this yet. Do we need it later, maybe? Dang. Now, I don't know if you guys connected these dots or not, but we are gonna use this on the code. This is so we don't have to use the vent every time we want to come in the library. Okay, so it looks like library. 3-star. Seven two? Might be 2-7. I don't know. Okay. Alright. There's that. Okay, so let's keep looking. Anything over here? No. What about over here? Another book. True stories on famous portraits. Oh, this will tell us about the rose. Yeah, I thought so. Of the many great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career, none has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the Revolution broke out. It all began when King Louis XVI, Marie's husband, commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 52-carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the Master Bonnet, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles in the tower room of the Chateau Rochemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead. Not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation, heated debate continues about what became of the crown of ruination. Painting is now in the hands of a private American collector. Wow, is that supposed to be the original? Is the tiara real? Oh, this is interesting. So the crown of ruination isn't legit, but royal crown jewels of France worn by Marie Antoinette and King Louis XVI disappeared during the Revolution are unveiled after being hidden from the public's eye for 200 years. Disappeared from the Palace of Versailles during the historic revolutionary uprising. Rumors purported that the queen secretly gave the jewels to her personal stylist, Léonard Dautier, to smuggle from the palace in hopes of stashing away her rubies, emeralds, and diamonds for the royal family's personal expenses when they escaped to another country. So that is legit. Like, I mean, it's all rumor and speculation. But that's really cool, actually. That they took that information and made a story out of it. I love that. That's so fun. Okay, that's the way up. Okay, what's this? Sly Rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Is this like I don't remember this one. I know what it does, but I don't remember the answer, the code, or the way to solve the puzzle. A boat. Is that it? Okay, I thought we could look at this. Yeah. Okay. Is maybe 1 for longitude and 1 for latitude? I actually don't know. I'm guessing. Let's see. 45 degrees north and 90 degrees west. Let's see. I'm sure 1 will fit in one spot and 1 in the other. Let's see here. Oh, no, that doesn't work here. Okay. I don't know about that. But this mayhaps. Can I put in... No, okay, I can only... Oh. Maybe 90 then? Okay. That we... Oh! Oh! There. -15, 10, and -5. Okay, well, there. I was like, I don't know how that works. I don't remember that. Okay, how do I move it? Okay, -15, 10, and -5. Squeak. Hee hee. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this game all out of order. We still haven't even met Professor Hotchkiss yet, but I honestly meant to go see her, and then we ended up in the library. I can't help it if I'm drawn to libraries. It's just the way things are. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing else over here that we can look at. Okay. So the only other thing we can do in the library is the secret passage that we opened, which is up here. Wow.
It's so dark in here.
Not anymore. That's a fast melting candle. Give me that key. I don't remember what that goes to actually. Off the top of my head. Ah, the music. Okay, what have we got here? A letter? Castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger is dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. Oh, it's a poem. Oh dear. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up. Talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you felt misunderstood. Who writes about this kind of stuff in verse? I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter. Farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. Aw, that's a nice letter. Huh. Ew, bugs. Ew. Can I look at all of them? Oh, that's weird. I don't think those matter. Oh, there's another one over here. Books. When he was good, he was very, very good. Dexter, the sun in my life. Sesquicentennial? 7th? Earns student trip to DC. Students from all corners of Wisconsin competed at the Badger State Spelling Bee in Madison on Saturday. Day began with 116 ages 9 to 5. Capital Elementary School, 14 rounds, 3 remaining finalists. Dexter Egan of Butter Ridge. In the end, Egan, a 5th grader, correctly spelled sesquicentennial. I don't even know what that means. To earn an all-expense paid trip next month to the Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., not to mention a trophy and statewide fame. After the contest, Dexter said he had been preparing for the event since last fall. Charming 11-year-old was just one of more than 50,000 elementary and junior high students in Wisconsin who participated in the classroom, school, city, and county competitions that led to Saturday's competition. Several hundred people from around the state drove to Madison to watch the event. Among those in the audience was the chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford, who is Egan's adoptive father. When asked how he felt about Dexter's victory, Wickford said he felt like the proudest dad on earth and added, adopting Dexter was the best thing I ever did. Oh, I remember when I was in elementary school losing, I don't know, like if it was a science or like math bee, and the question I lost to was whether the Roman numeral 5 was a V or an X, and now I will never forget it for the rest of my life. It was horrible. Young Buckaroos, National Council Certificate of Service. Oh, remember this version? Oh, is this like Boy Scouts? Best attendance. Oh, so cute. Certificate of Merit. Leadership among his peers. Young Recycling Project. This is cute. Okay. When he was bad, he was horrid. When it rains, it pours. My son, the vandal. Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. Second time he's been caught attempting to destroy school property. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. No choice but to expel him. Oh. Oof. Sad excuse for stealing. Sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you're very disappointed. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. I mean, he apologized. Raised a crook. Milwaukee bank. Suspect passing phony checks. Oh. Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank. Man came into the bank with phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks. Milwaukee Police Sergeant said bank employees noted the license plate and a description in the car, called police and identified the young man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. Suspect has been identified as Dexter Egan, 18, adopted son. 3 different sets of false ID matching the checks. At 18, the kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possession of false ID for purpose of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence up to 20 years. Oh my god. $50,000 bail. Cannot be reached for comment, nor has he come forward to post bail. Dang. Obviously, it's like to act out because doesn't need the money. Rather see it burn. Have changed your will according to the directions you gave me in our meeting. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle. Oh, but he works here now. Weird. Christy Lane has it. Oh, that's suspicious. annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter. Oh, sorry, I'm to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and urge you not to blame yourself. Whoa. That's intense. That's a lot of information that we just got. I think we can just leave. Oh, there we go. I wonder what this key goes to. I don't know. It's not for the library. Let's go see Prudence. Is it? No, Professor Hotchkiss. Prudence Rutherford. I'm thinking of a different game. Actually, no. We're gonna skip. Ordinarily, I would talk to everybody again, but we have yet to talk to Professor Hotchkiss, so I would like to do that now. I think this is a dead end.
I've hit the wall.
I think she's back here. Yeah. Oh, here?
Yes, hello. Is that Jacques with my boots?
I want to talk to her
Professor
about the
Hotchkiss? My name is Nancy. I'm sorry to hear that your room was robbed. Could I ask you a couple of questions about the incident?
Beep. Professor Hotchkiss is not
my
available at this
God.
time. Thank you and goodbye. Beep.
She's so annoying.
That must be my boots at last.
I have your boots, but do you have a minute to talk with me?
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
I always get her name wrong. It's so funny. Here.
No tip is necessary, Professor Hotchkiss. I don't actually work here. My name's Nancy Drew. I heard your room was robbed, and I'd like to find out what was taken so that Mr. Egan can report it.
Everything's under control, dear. Nothing to report. Thank you for my boots. My poor feet have been feeling so exposed.
On the blinking. All right, let's just leave these, I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's everybody. So, with all the information we have currently, who do you think is the bad guy? So we don't really know, like, what's going on. I'm assuming... Okay, so we know the library was vandalized, and we're also suspecting there's some sort... Well, the title of the game is Treasure in a Royal Tower. So we're assuming that Marie Antoinette's tiara / jewels are in the tower and somebody's trying to find them. So, do you think it's Dexter Egan, the desk guy, who apparently is the adoptive son of, oh God, what's his name? I forgot. Walter Egan? I don't remember. The guy who owned the castle. Lisa, the photojournalist whose locker had all those extra passports. Jacques Brunet, who is the French ski instructor that is getting married. Or Professor Hotchkiss, who we just briefly met and is writing a book, looks like. Probably French. So yeah, this is your opportunity to leave your guess in the comments below. I know who it is, so I'm not gonna make my own guess. In the future, in other games, I will just drop a guess here when we play the other ones. So yeah, leave your comment below, and we'll see who it is at the end of the game. All right, let's keep going. Oh, ma'am, she didn't even stop. The typing sound didn't even stop. Okay, let's go talk to... What time is it? Ooh, it's past 11 already? Let's see if Dexter's downstairs. See if we can talk to all of the others. Actually... Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, he's not here. I think we get the library key. We can't go back there. Oh, I guess not. I think we get the library key from his desk, so we can just go in whenever we want. Okay, let's see what's in here. Aha, yeah, this is for the library. Okay. Can I look over here? No. Rolodex. Okay, I can't look at anything except for this. Check emergency generator, Brunei to fix professor's booze, refund guests, snowplows, Christy again, library code, bulbs in the tower, place filter in vent shaft. Oh, that's why the vent was open. Keep searching. Ooh. Get boots back to professor, check basement circuit breaker, get dinner orders from guests. Okay, so there's nothing really helpful there. But we did get the key. Let's see if Lisa's here. She's not. And we can't snoop on anything. Okay, let's go back to our room and see if anybody will answer the phone this late. I don't know if they will. And then we'll start the next day, I think. Oh, that radiator. Let's call Ned. 523 555 43. Oh, crap. I think his number's the same in every game. Because I always remember doing the 4 and then the diagonal. Do they answer? Does he answer whenever? Is he asleep?
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later. Thanks.
I wonder if it's because he's asleep or if it's not scripted. Let's see. We can always just call them in the morning.
Hello?
George,
she's
it's
awake.
Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone.
The other
Hey,
two
Bess,
phone.
our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy. How's the vacation?
I love Bess and George. They're fabulous.
I guess you haven't gotten my letter.
It's been
Not
less
only
than
do
a
I
day.
have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy. Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter
did.
Egan, the caretaker,
maybe I wasn't
says it's
supposed to have
locked
done
up
that
and
yet.
off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though. Don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
That's true.
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here
Did
I
that.
go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
And what about
Close
this
enough.
robbery? Who got robbed?
I'm not sure. The guest's name is Professor Hotchkiss. I think she's a bit eccentric.
You mean weird?
Nutso?
A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Okay, you guys. I just mean that I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Right.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
I met
Okay.
my ski instructor, Jacques Brunet. He sure is French.
Ooh la la, those accents should be illegal.
I hate to break it to you, Bess, but he's engaged.
No.
Now there's a real crime.
Right, Bess. Humanity is devastated.
She's so funny. Lisa.
I met this nice woman, Lisa Ostrom.
What's her deal?
She's a photojournalist doing a story on the castle. She sure got me curious about that tower.
Oh yeah? Does she know where the entrance is?
I don't think so.
She
Well,
wishes
keep
she
an eye
did.
on her, Nancy. Those photojournalists are born snoopers, you know.
True.
George, are you suggesting that Nancy is a second-class snooper? You're going to give our friend a complex.
Oh, right. Like Nancy doesn't know she's the prime minister of snooping.
Dang.
I'm trying to meet with Professor Hotchkiss to find out what was stolen from her room, but she won't open her door to discuss it.
That's odd. I wonder what she's so nervous about. I'll bet she's hiding something in her room.
Like what, Bess? The elephant that trampled the library? She's probably just a little freaked. I mean, if her room really was robbed, you'll find a way to make her trust you, Nancy. I'll bet Bess's last slice of pizza on it.
Hey.
Danger.
Whitford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too.
Yum. I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some
Chocolate
sort of
milk.
luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Probably in the
Well,
back.
you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never
Their
mind my
dialogue's
cheeky
so
cousin
good.
over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
Okay, so we can't do that yet. All right. I don't need a hint.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
I am the weird people. Okay, let us wake up. Listen, Nancy would wake up at 8 a.m. I would not. Ouchie. Ooh, we should ask Dexter about our radiator as well. Okay, let's go. We should also confront him about his adoptive father. Let's see. Oh, let's ask him other questions
help
first,
you?
though. Ah, right.
So, did you grow up around here?
Did not
You
mean to
could
pick
say
that. This
I
one.
think there's something wrong with my radiator.
Yeah, can you fix
It
that, please?
hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Could you check it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only
Listen.
one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day.
Okay,
Hotchkiss
calm
called to
down.
report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell.
I fixed
Could you
that.
check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Actually, I've already fixed it.
Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
problem, boss.
Oh, that's why I have the dinner menu. Okay. I remember this conversation. Professor Hotchkiss is so fun. I don't think there's anything in this area. Okay, and that's the elevator. Okay. Let's see.
Ugh, Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
Thought you might be hangy.
Hi, Professor. I thought you might be getting hungry in there. Could I relay a dinner order for you?
Oh, hard to think of food candy when
Couscous.
I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Oh my god. Let's go this way. We haven't gone this way yet. Let's see. Oh yeah. This is back here. And that's it. This dead end.
This one goes nowhere.
Okay. Oh, the music. Let's go tell Baxter her order. Couscous. You're gonna be like, we don't have couscous. Who do you think I am?
Yes.
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous?
Couscous.
Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. How long have you been working here?
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay. We'll ask him this later.
Okay.
I don't want
See ya,
to
Mr. Egan.
Bye,
trigger
kiddo.
him to not talk to us. I want to get this done first. Professor Hotchkiss.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu.
I do.
At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
I have one. Oh.
Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
I love her voice actress. She's so good.
Baby back ribs, yes. Oh,
Chili
chili
cheese
cheese dog.
That sounds
And, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
Cluck,
Sure.
cluck.
50 drumsticks. Whatever makes
Do
you
they even
happy.
have
Rock
50
and roll,
drumsticks?
dear.
Jeez. Okay. Time to report. Yeah.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid.
Nice.
Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Nice. Okay, now I think we can
Did
ask
you know
him
the
this.
original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
What was he like?
They
me
call
about
it
him.
the past for a reason, okay?
The
Because
capital
it's
past.
over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were
Were you
go there?
allowed to go out there?
Once in a while, he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and
Wait.
crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
So I'm gonna cross off the locker combo. I don't think we need that anymore, and we don't need the longitude and latitude puzzle. So far, so good, I think. Let's talk to Lisa. Ooh, we can ask her about her sus passports.
So what'd you find in the library?
Come on.
Please, Lisa. You know it's off limits.
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Wow. Is it that obvious?
Might as well
Guess
be
I'll have
honest.
to work on my poker face.
I knew it. So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
She'll see through us if we say that.
Actually, I did find a secret room of Ezra Wickford's, but no bodies or treasure. There were a few bugs, now that you mention it.
Really? What else? Do tell.
I don't want to say that.
Oh, nothing very interesting. Just a half-melted candle and some old papers that didn't make much sense.
Aw, you're no fun.
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very
Let's see how much we
glamorous
can
at
get out of her
times.
before
Well, there's
we
nothing
confront her.
glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
She full of
When
shit.
you researched this place, did you find any references to a secret garden?
Not that I remember. But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern
She is an expert,
mansions?
apparently.
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
Okay, I think we can ask her about
There was
this.
a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
You're a little suspicious, ma'am.
It seems you have more than one identity, Lisa. I'm just wondering if you are who you say you are.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy. When you're working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
I suppose.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
All right, let's go talk to Jacques. Let's save though. Confrontation. Let's see. Let's go talk to Jacques. Oh, so I'm also. Ooh, actually, let's. Okay, big brain time. Let's call the elevator. But not use it. Because we want to get under the elevator. And if we go in the library from the door, we can go through the vent and then we're in the elevator shaft. 3 stars 7-2, I think. Let's see. Oh, this still gives me anxiety. Oh no. 3 stars 7-2. So scary. I failed that so many times as a small child, like it still freaks me out. Let's go up here. Okay. Oh, nope. Down. Okay, can we access? Oh,
It's
no, we can't. I totally forgot. Crap. Okay, so we kind of did that for nothing, but we will need to come down here for that. Eventually. Alright, let's go back. Oh, we can try and call Ned, too. Let's see. Yeah, he's here.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Oh, that's right.
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye bye.
Allez, bye bye. Oh, we can use actually. Oh, okay. So this is something that I know about because I've played it so many times, which is why I'm actually not going to use the elevator. If you use the elevator in order to like help you out with the story, the elevator will jam, and then you have to use the little door, and that kind of helps you find the entrance to the library. And I think it's scripted, so I think even though we found our way in, it will still jam, and then we'd have to go through the library and all that nonsense again, and I don't feel like doing that, so we're gonna do this instead. Let's see if Professor Hotchkiss will talk to us again, and then we'll check out our room after. Let's see. Hello.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
What do you need?
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle.
Oh,
Hard
right.
numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission.
I am
Who
quite
knows?
trustworthy.
If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business.
She doesn't care.
But I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know.
Okay.
What is the model number on the elevator? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Okay, that I can do. Nope. Other way. Here it is. Let's see. Oh. There we go. see. Yeah. Model number 50964. Dang, 1929. That's a mad old elevator. I hate it. Let me out. Okay. I have that thing. Ma'am?
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
From the desk of Dr. Beatrice Hotchkiss. 964.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct.
How would she know?
Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity.
Okay.
Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
I'd say that's crazy, but it is actually 12:45 here, currently, where I am at this moment of recording. It took me a while to figure out how to record this game. Listen. Let's go to our room. Because if I remember... Really? If I remember correctly... Let's see. Yes, our radiator's fixed. And we need this. Let's see if Ned will answer.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal is?
As
I
always.
really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
We know why,
There
Nancy.
must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
Apparently, this castle's tower used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette.
Who's that? Ezra Wickford's wife?
Are you kidding? Marie Antoinette was a famous queen of France.
Ned, come on.
And she used to hang out in Wisconsin?
No, silly. The tower was originally part of the Chateau Rochemont in France. Ezra Wickford fell in love with the tower and imported it to Wisconsin.
And Marie didn't want to come along.
Well, that would have been pretty tough for her, considering... Ned Nickerson, are you pulling my leg?
What do you mean, Nancy?
You know very well that Marie Antoinette was beheaded in 1793, don't you?
Well, yeah. I guess I read something about that when I studied the French Revolution.
Come on,
But when
Ned.
did Wickford show up?
He didn't discover the tower until the 1920s.
Discover.
Over 100 years after Marie's death.
Whew. I think I'm all clear now. Thanks for straightening that out for me, Detective.
You are some pain in the neck, pal.
Good thing I'm so cute.
That's adorable. I don't remember. I don't think I've heard that interaction before. That's cute.
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Leboeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
It does.
Well, in any case, I bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
That's
Bye,
cute.
Ned.
Call me soon.
All right. Let's... I'm trying to think. Does she write notes? No, she doesn't. I'm just curious. Let's use this to see what's down in the elevator. And then we'll talk to Professor Hotchkiss at night. I think that's a good plan. Okay, what's the code again? I need to be prepared mentally and emotionally. 3*72. It's a little frustrating because the movement is a little rough. And I used to get stuck, like, moving around to get to the code in time. So scary. Because he will come in and kick you out, just like he did when I got jump scared earlier. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what's down here. Okay. There we go.
Oh, squeak.
What down here? Oh. Can I just leave that way? Oh. Oh, is this timed? This might be timed. Whoa. Oh, hell yeah. I'm a pro. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. In the castle. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Oh, I actually know where that goes. We don't want to go that way yet. I'm trying to save us time, okay? Oh. Oh.
It's locked.
Okay. I'm too smart for my own good. This key goes here, but there's something else we need to do first. Because otherwise we'll miss some information. So we'll come back. Okay. I'm trying to think what we should do next. Let's talk to Professor Hotchkiss. So, we're gonna set our alarm for 3 a.m. Yeah, this side. Thank you. The music's so nice. This game has such a nice vibe. Okay. 3 Rude? 3 a.m. Set. Ow. Okay, let's go talk to her. Ba-da-bum. I'm pretty sure I kind of know what I'm doing, so we haven't really done a lot of wandering, but I'm pretty sure if at night, yeah, we go over here, there's a lot of noise. It used to really scare me when I was a kid. It's spooky! Okay. Professor Hotchkiss! I love her so much. Is she over here?
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep?
This is me in 50 years.
My brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
It's true.
Yes, I happen
Tell me
to
about
do
your
some of
theory.
my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar
guessed.
of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette.
Yep.
Oh,
That
poor
makes sense.
Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now.
Okay.
If you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice.
Nancy.
Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn
Snooping
more about your
time.
work. But are you sure you don't mind?
I insist. Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path.
I mean, she right, though.
How can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass
Yay.
key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually looking at her and not the subtitles for once.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Interesting. Ooh, yeah.
Do
Tell
you
me
know
about the
anything
tiara.
about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course. Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it, and then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Was it ever found?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
All right. She's so cute. I love her. All right. Let's go check out her room. It's very exciting. Okay, what's she got hiding in here? I wonder what she thought was stolen. I don't remember that off the top of my head. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's her workstation. The chicken bones. Okay, let's see. Born November 2nd, a Scorpio like me. That's exactly what I said. What a coincidence. No wonder she was so passionate. Austrian birth name, Marie Antonia, married off at 15 and she had to change her name too. She must have been frightened. That's fair. Favorite color was purple, like me. I wonder if she adored chicken drumsticks. Despite the elaborate hairstyles that were the fashion of the day, Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural, evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who coldly declared, "Let them eat cake," in response to the news that her people were starving. Marie was immature but not cruel. Yeah, I think that saying is what's the word? Put up, like I can't think of the word. I just blanked on that. Exaggerated. That's what I was looking for. Oh, hello. Okay, okay. Keep that in mind for later, I guess. Anything in here? Hello. Baroness Helga von Hansdorf. Ooh, dearest Bia. Marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something important with the medallion in the stained glass window. But I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece Helga I, great-great-aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe, as it was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help to heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. Bia, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the good work, old friend. I know you'll be successful. Oh, so a descendant of Marie Antoinette gave Professor Hotchkiss a medallion from Marie? That's cool. Where is it? I want to see it. Can I look at these books? No. Okay. Oh.
Something Something's missing here.
I just took the battery.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her just being here.
Zoom.
It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Aww. What? Interesting. There's her boots. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if we can talk to her again about what's in her room. And then we'll go see that thing that I told you guys about that was downstairs. Let's see.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go back to the library. We got some more snooping to do. Oh, I keep thinking that it's there and it's not. Okay. What is 3? It still scares me to go in the library like this. 3*72. Okay. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully this incident still triggers. Let's see. Yeah, I think if you don't do this quick enough, the freaking elevator crushes you. It's very scary, and it's random. Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's fine. It's random every time, too. I guess that only happens the first time. I hate that you have to do this every time. Ah, nice. Yeah. Okay. These are all those weird noises we've been hearing. What could it be? Oh, it's Jacques Brunet. Gasp.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
I was just looking for the castle's soda pop machine. What you working on?
I can explain, Nancy. But
What you got
please,
there?
don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the
over
one
here,
who
I
wrecked
see
the
it.
library too.
Right above the
Nancy,
cursor.
I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear, the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If
How do
I
you
can
know?
find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What makes you believe this French document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some years ago?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment.
That's
One day,
interesting.
when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Then what happened?
Inside, he found an old journal with a
Journal.
royal crest on the cover. and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it.
Gimme.
But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment.
Whoa.
Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Imagine all these people like coming together at the same time just when Nancy is here. Like Professor Hotchkiss and Jacques Brunet could have come here at completely different times and we never would have figured this out.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
What did he think the journal contained that was so important?
The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way,
so
the
cool.
contents of that journal could change French history forever.
Yeah, what's with
But
the medallion?
how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
Yeah, you have to tell Christy what's
I
going
might be willing
on.
to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand. And then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now, will you help me?
He was pretty
I think this
straightforward.
medallion will interest you.
He's pretty upfront
And
with us.
maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something?
Sure.
The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
2665. Oh, but I want to. No, wait. All right.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
Can I actually? Yes. Okay, we have the key. By the way, I have the key to this door.
It's locked.
Oh, it's not this
It's
key?
locked.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay, well that's fine then. I don't... Can we go back this way? No, we can't. Couldn't remember. Alright, I guess we have to go this way. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go check out his locker. Alright. The music's so nice. Okay, his is over here. Ah, here. Jacques. 2. Brain. 665. Ooh. Jacques, darling, I'm trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know, I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. I can't wait further. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petit chou, Isabelle. Oh, is that her? What's this? Immigration. Records indicate that your visitors expire in 1 month. Remain in the country after that, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If visitor status has changed or you wish to dispute our records, please contact your local immigration authority. And he's working. That's not good. Why do you have a book on diamonds, sir? Oh. I kind of remember needing this. Okay. Diamonds are clear, right? Not so. Actually, when viewed under a special jeweler's light, you can see that diamonds come in every color of the rainbow. What's more, the color of the diamond is the second biggest factor in its price, after carat weight. The clearer or more colorless the diamond is, the more it's worth. That makes sense. Most diamonds have at least a hint of yellow or brown body color. Others, called fancy diamonds, have a blue, pink, purple, or red tint. If a diamond does not have enough color to be called fancy, then it is graded in a scale of colors ranging from D through Z. A D diamond is considered to be colorless. At the other end of the spectrum, anything more intense than Z is considered fancy. A fancy yellow diamond is more expensive than a light yellow diamond. So, a colorless diamond is the most expensive, but something that's fancy. So either end of the spectrum. And come in variety of shapes: round, emerald, heart, marquise, oval, pear, and princess. Princess is my favorite cut, obviously. Still, not every diamond of the same shape looks the same. Two heart-shaped diamonds can appear very different. Actually, and you don't need to be a diamond expert to see that one may have more shape appeal than the other. Most popular shape that diamonds are cut into is the round. It is also the most brilliant, or sparkly, of all the cuts. The ideal cut for a diamond is the one for which the diamond's proportions achieve the most brilliance. Oh, that's kind of cool. Diagram below shows what is considered the ideal cut in round brilliance according to American ideal Tolkowski and the European ideal cut. Proportions given are relative to the girdle diameter. Huh. That's cool. But why do you have these? Suspicious. Okay. Did I just game over?